Hello my darlings, and welcome back to my dream home, the villa, where we are building a Victorian villa in my dream home kind of style. What we did last time was just make a start on actually mapping out the landscaping and the garden areas itself. We also made a little start on my parents' little cottage that I've built at the end of the lot itself. Today, what we're going to be doing is getting into a little bit more detailing. We're going to be concentrating on the patio area itself, including a lot of landscaping with the little raised hill tree area that we've got going on, and also around where the main entrance of the house is. We're going to be making a start on that too. So just getting some landscaping ideas in, including a greenhouse. I want to use Felix Ander's rustic greenhouse on this lot, but I don't really know where I want to put it yet. This greenhouse is going to be kind of shared as well. I reckon my parents would get enjoyment out of using this as well. So I want it to be kind of near their cottage as possible. And then we can grow all of our own fruit and veg and whatnot. So that's what we're going to do today. You might see Daisy wandering in and out because I've left the door open. So you might see her like floating around in the background. I've just gave her a full run of the house because I'm also waiting on delivery. So I need to hear that as well. Don't know why I need to tell you these things, but I do. I just tell you, don't I? Nothing more to say. Let's actually get into game and let's make a start on this. You can use my code BUMPKIN at checkout on the EA app or at sims.com. I receive a small commission from your purchase and you greatly support me and the channel. Thank you so much. And so here we are, my loves, back at the villa itself. As I've said, we're going to be concentrating on this area here, the patio area. I want to get out some lovely furniture and whatnot. I would also love a nice area to dine out near the kitchen. I think this area here would make a perfect dining spot right by the pool. This one here, a bit more of a lounging kind of, maybe a couple of sunbeds, but also some sofas maybe, or maybe I could even put the sofas over on this side. We'll see what happens with that. This area here, I was going to flatten it down and put the greenhouse around here, which I still may do, but I trialed the greenhouse. The greenhouse is quite big and it's this beautiful object from Felix Ander. I love this. I think it's absolutely stunning. One of the best pieces of CC I have ever seen in my life. It is just gorgeous. It really is. And I was thinking about putting it around here, but then I was like, oh, but it's going to have this view of a greenhouse. And as gorgeous as it is, I think having just a view of the hill itself from this area, which is going to be the kind of sunroom, kind of chill out space. Not really a conservatory because it doesn't have a glass roof, but it's going to be that kind of vibe in here. So I don't know what to do there. I might even try and see if I can get it over on this edge instead, because again, it's still near my kind of parents' annex area and I can still get use of it myself. You know, I can kind of come through that. And I do like the look of it there. I think it looks really nice. I love this green tone as well. I think I'm going to go for the green. I think that looks absolutely marvelous. But we're going to be getting lots of landscaping in on these bits here, including this like sort of tramway, well, trail of dirt, let's just call it that. And also around on this edge here, I want to get in some landscaping around here. So all in all, we're just going to be kind of just finishing this main area today. If we've got time today as well, I will get up here and put a swing in the tree and also perfect the landscaping and stuff around here as well. There's not much I want to do with this, but I think a bit of terrain paint work and stuff would really, really work there. And then in the next part, what I'm going to do is come and do the outside and finish my parents' cottage area, which in turn will allow us then to get into the interiors. So that's what we're going to do today. Yes, we bloody are indeed. Nothing more to say, my sweethearts. So what I'm going to do first off is try and mingle this area and make it look a little bit better. That's what I want to do. So the first things first, I want to get rid of these hedges. Maybe not all of them. I think what I could do is probably pull the hedge to there, which in turn is going to allow us to pull this greenhouse right in to around about there. In fact, let's be realistic with this. That window's going to need to open, isn't it? So I might just pull it back even like where it came from, to be honest. Yeah, because then we can still do a little bit of landscaping and stuff behind here as well. That's what I'm vibing with. Yes, I am indeed. Which in another in turn, what I'm going to have to do is probably change the way that this wall works here. I might have to like pull this along to around about there and then pull this all the way down to kind of meet it. I don't really mind that this like wall overlaps here. I might even give my parents their own gate on this point, so they've got access out into the kind of countryside from their house itself rather than going out the front there. I think that would work out quite nicely, actually. Yeah, we're going to do that. We are going to do that. Now, this is a great colour greenhouse, but I'm just wondering if we can get a better brick colour underneath. We might not be able to, and I don't mind with that. Now, the one with the right brick colour is on the black, and I don't want a black greenhouse. Is that black or is it a dark green? I think it's a dark green, actually, isn't it? Yeah. It looks black on this monitor. It looks green on that one. I don't actually hate that, you know. Oh, no, it's too contrasting between the house itself. It really is. So I think what I'm going to do is go back to the original plan. Just have the green in there. That's the ticket. That one right there, my darling sisters and days. So I probably need to line this up perfectly. Oh, damn you. With the grid underneath, because I do want to use... Oh, saying that, I was going to use tiles in there, but I could use terrain paint. Let's see what I can find with the terrain paint. I was going to use this new base game one, but... It's at a wonky angle for me. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's at a wonky angle and it's so annoying. I don't want it at a wonky bloody angle, for goodness sake. So I think what I'm going to do is either this one here. That one's at a wonky angle as well. What is going on? What is going on? They're all at bloody wonky angles. Is it something? Is it a bit of conflicting CC or something? Maybe. So I'm going to use this one here instead, the brick one. So, I need that there so I can see what I'm doing. Let's get that softness right down so I can just get a solid bit in straight away. And I'm just going to paint that all in there like this. It doesn't matter if it comes out on the edge at the minute. I can just perfect that afterwards. It's fine. How are we all doing? Are we all okay? Are you excited today for the new expansion pack trailer? The business and hobby expansion. I'm very excited for it. Very excited for it indeed. They seem to be churning out so much content lately. I don't know what it is, but my lord, I can't keep up with half of these kits and stuff. Seriously. It's all gone a bit mad, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Look, that's perfect. I like it there as well. I think it really suits it, and it still keeps all of this free along here. It's just a nice bit of spatial awareness, that. Yeah, there we go. Let me just get rid of this bit of earth here. We'll keep it all like that, and then I'm going to put some earth in there as well. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe not use the tall hedge, but just do the shorter one just behind it here, just so it's like frames it in nicely. Will that like swamp that window? It will. Damn you. Oh, it does swamp that window. Look, maybe I could size them down just once. Oh, it just skirts it. If I can do that, I don't really mind that it's overlapping that amount. I can deal with that. I think the big one was just a little bit too big. So I'm gonna use this. And I'm just gonna wrap this at the back of this greenhouse. The nice thing with this greenhouse as well is it's got like drain pipes that come down off of it too. So I am gonna use some drains just below where they actually come out from. Really lovely little touch. Felix is just an absolute genius. He really is. Yeah, that's wonderful. And I also just want to get another one of these big hedges here. And just wrap it around there. I think I'm going to wrap it... Oh, God, I'm changing the lighting here. I think I'm going to wrap it around here as well. Not all the way, because as I said, I do want to get a gate in at this point. Yeah, that looks better. I didn't like the way that that wall was looking with this wall. It just looked a little bit weird. But I think having a hedge in front of it makes a little bit more sense, doesn't it? And we'll get a gate in there once we get to the cottage area. Okay, well, we've got that in. I also need to think about a border wall that I'm going to be putting around on this point here. I'm thinking that Jungle Adventure one would just... It would look great. It really would. But I'm just wondering if we could do something else. Let me have a little look through, see if we can find anything. No, it's going to be our old favourite, darlings. And I'm going to use the actual fence tool to make this as well. If I can bring you all the way along to here, then... Yeah, that fits with the house really nicely, actually. And I'll wrap you around there. I'm going to do you to there. Oh, is that a daisy? Oh, there she is. Look, she's coming in to see me now. I'm going to flop you to round about there like that. There we go. Oh, that was a big sigh, Daisy. What have you been doing, darling? Did you ever have a little sigh in the background? Are you okay? She's in her bed. She's comfy. She's ready to roll. Right, okay. And then I'm going to do it all the way around here as well. Flop you into there, and I'm going to draw that one there and then add that one in just so we don't get that. It doesn't recognize it as a room then. Yeah, that looks marvelous. Oh, I enjoy that. I really do. And I know that this one here has like got this organic shape on, but something's just telling me just to border it all the way along like that, I think. I think that's what I want to do. Sorry, I got itchy face. Itchy bloody face. If I can, it's not going to go right up to there, though. I mean, that doesn't really matter so much. No, this is fine. I think I can't get the control. I've been playing The Sims 2 too much. I keep using my Sims 2 controls with the camera, and it's, yeah, it's jarring coming back into something when you've been working with another control system. I think I'm going to keep it like that, rather than having a straight line down there. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Yeah, lovely. Let's do it. Let's do it together, you know? What have you not been up to? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I've been absolutely obsessed with Lady Gaga's new song. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing my gay duties and being absolutely obsessed with it. I think it's the best song she's put out in bloody years. And I am a diehard fan of Lady Gaga, but there's just something about that song and that music video. That music video is just pure art. She's such a bloody good... Well, she's an artist. Like, oh my god, I'm going to fight for tickets the next time that she's touring. I really am. Yeah, lovely. I love that. Stunning bit of work there. Okay, well, we need a palette, don't we? We need a palette of lovely things. I want quite a bit of flowerage out the front of the house, like in these borders here. But with this border here, I'm thinking just more greenery, still with a pop of flower every now and again. But I'm thinking like rose bushes and that kind of vibe out here. I think it would just look lovely. So let me pull out a beautiful palette of stunning, gorgeous things, and we will do this together. So here we go. We've got a beautiful array of gorgeous, gorgeous things. I have to say, I love this bamboo here. This is from the Life and Death expansion in the debug. I'm definitely going to be utilising a bit of this around this lot, without a doubt. And I know people's going to be like, don't plant bamboo, it grows massive and it's high and it takes over the garden. We're in a computer game, for goodness sake. Please get a grip. What I'm going to do is start off on this area here. And as I said with this one, it's going to be a little bit more green, this bit. It's not going to have too many flowers in. I'm going to flop a couple of here and there. But I just want this to be a nice bushy green moment. Let's plonk you there like that. That's perfect. Yes, indeed. And then with this ivy, I'm thinking about using this as the kind of floor climber. I might even keep it at the same height, actually. Yeah, we've got enough room here. If I can do that around there, then. Are you poking out anywhere? Oh, you are a little bit there, but that's fine. I can allow that. I might size this bit down, though. No, that's okay as well. We can do that. Oh, I don't want you poking through the front. There we go. Yes. I'm just going to litter this all the way down here. I'll probably size a few down, to be honest. There we go. Oh, no, that's going to be the same position, isn't it? We don't want the same position. We want it to look organic and free-flowing. Don't we, loves? The answer to that is yes, Aiden. Yes, we do. Yeah, that's a good basis. I'm going to use a bit of this bush here as well. I'm going to flop one there. In fact, I might even layer these up here. Do a bigger one at the top. Flop that around to that position like that. Yes. And then do another one down here. Just one. Oh, that's marvellous. This would be a good place to put the bamboo as well. So I'm going to flop a bit of the bamboo in. Do that to there. A little patch there. And again, I'm going to layer you up as well and just tuck you quite far in so we can't see those stalks coming through. Oh, that's marvellous. Yes, indeed. Let's pop a little bit of colourage in. Let's get some purple flowers here. Let's do a little bush there as well. A couple of them there, to be honest. Lovely. And I think we need a little pop of yellow in here, if you don't mind. So I'm just going to flop a little... Are they supposed to be daffodils or something? I've no idea. But we're going to flop a couple of them in. And maybe I've also got these here. Let's copy them from here, shall we, Aiden? So we've got a nice palette going on. Let's pop just a couple of little yellow pops here and there. Let's drag you into there like that. And that is marvellous. You know, subtle, fills up that space lovely, and it looks beautiful. Yes, indeed. So let's get some hydrangeas on the go. You know my thoughts on hydrangeas. They're gorgeous. My mum hates them. She absolutely detests them. And I think it's because a lot of bugs live in them. And my mum is not a bug fan. Not a bug fan, so... She doesn't like a hydrangea. There you go, a little fact about Mama Bumpkin for you there. Let's layer that up, make sure it's not poking through. Oh, it is slightly, unless that's that ivy. I think it's this actually. There we go. Stunning. Yes, and I still want to do the low level plantage, so I'm going to use the horse ranch low level ones just in the green for now, and I have picked out a purple variety as well, so we can flop in a little purple pop, if you will. Get you around to there, and another one bites the dust, you know. There we go. And then just getting in a little pop of colour with this, even though we are going to be littering this with flowers anyway. I just think having a few of these around would be just stunning, to be honest. Nothing more needs to be said. Let's get a little pop of you down here as well, my sweet. There we go. Now, I do want a big red rose bush. I love roses. I absolutely love them. I've got a gorgeous big red rose bush in my courtyard, and I absolutely love it. And it needs to be pruned, actually. I need to put that down on my to-do list. It's February, so make sure you prune all your rose bushes, darlings. Yep, that's nice. I like that. Let's get some lavender in here as well. Love a lavender. Love a lavender bush. I really do. Yep, that's gorgeous. Let's get some other colours coming on in here. Not really a fan of... Oh, no, do you know what? It looks okay with the actual flowers that I've chosen already. I think this is going to be okay. Let's flop it. In fact, I'm going to double you up there, love, now that I'm a fan of you. Let's raise you up as well. Oh, she's stunning. I did pull out some bluebells. In fact, what I'm going to do is put some bluebells under the tree. Let's just flop a few of these around under the tree here. They do love a bit of shade, does a bluebell. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, well, we've used you. Don't want to put one of you in here. No, I don't think we need it, to be honest. I do want a few of these, though. So if I can get one of you along here. Yes. And I also pulled out these here. I forgot about these. What are these supposed to be? A Grimbrosia plant. Oh, no. Is that like a death plant or something? Oh, no. Well, we're having it because I like the look of the actual flower itself. I think it's very pretty. I'm going to flop a few of these around. There we go. Beautiful. And maybe using some of these as well. What are they called again? What are you called, my love? Hollyhocks. I knew it was a name, something like that. I knew it was the beginning with H. Just couldn't remember what it was called. A few hollyhocks. I'm going to flop a few at the back here. Let's turn you around the other way so we're not too... There we go. Oh, that's nice. They look nice near a window ledge, don't they? Let's do some around here as well. And let's size you down there, though, my love. Let's do another big one there. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's very nice. Yes, because they look like they've been planted, you know? They look like they've had a bit of formation to them. A few little yellow pops here and there as well. And I think that is just how I want it. Just a nice pop of colour right at the front of the house. Stunning, gorgeous times. We still have to do this here, but I'm just wondering. I think what I'm going to do here, you know. I think I'm going to stop it here. Oh, is that going to... Oh, it's good. Of course it is. Yeah, I'm going to move you into there. I'm going to get rid of this. This is just too narrow. It's just not going to work. Only on these bits, though. Because I do want to keep this area in a bit of a planter. So maybe if I did that, get rid of you like that. And we'll just gravel underneath of here. So let's pull you into there. There's two going on there. Okay. We'll do one that... Oh, no. Damn you. Oh. Well, we're just going to have to go back to the drawing board and do that, aren't we? Flop you there like that, my darling. Oh, you look stunning. You really do. And then fill in this area with the gravel. I think that would just make a little bit more sense. And it kind of widens this area out nicely. Stops it from looking too narrow then, doesn't it? Oh, I'm for that. I really am. And I definitely feel like this should be the same kind of palette as this. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to put a nice palette of that in here. And then I think we're going to move on to the patio area itself. So let's do that. And there we go, just rather simply just put in a few flowers, another little cheeky rose bush around here, and I think that looks marvellous. Now there are still things to do to this area, some finer details, some mats, like a welcome mat and stuff. Also this would be a great place for a bench maybe, but I'm not going to get into the finer details at the minute. We're just going to get everything mapped out perfectly first, including like terrain paints and stuff around here. I want to perfect all of that. But I just want to get in the big bases stuff first, which is why we are moving on to the patio area now, because I want to get this patio looking smashing. First things first with this, I am going to use that same wall, and we are going to wrap this all the way around here, all the way around the patio area itself, and bring it up to here. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and put it over this point though. No, I'm not. I'm going to do that with terrain paint. But just so it like really settles that patio into the landscape. Very nice indeed. I think the first thing we should start with is the pool itself. So pool trim. Now, I think it's going to be hard to try and match in some of these colours that we've got going on here. I don't mind that one actually. That one there looks really nice. Wondering if there's just a better colourway. Oh, the grey looks better. I do like the grey. I did want to trial out this one here in the sandy tone though. No, that's not the vibe. None of those are going to be the vibe. I don't mind the brown, but I think that one's probably the best. Yeah, it is. And we're going to change the watercolour as well. I think I'm going to go for Felix's watercolour in the pool. Oh, stunning. Yes, indeed. Okay. We're going to get some tiles in here as well. And I think I'm going to go for these here from Felix and Harry. I don't know what pack this is from, but I just love these tiles with this. With a dark blue tile on the floor, I think would look absolutely stunning. I think these are the matching tiles as well. Oh, that looks great, yes. What I would also like to do while we're here is just cover this. And what I would also like to do while we're here is just cover these areas in soil, because this is supposed to be underground. So I'm going to flop that like that and have a little look-ski. Oh, I'm for it. Yes. Okay, and I would like to do a pool ladder on either side, I think. I wouldn't mind some kind of wooden pool ladder. What does this one look like? A little bit too much of a warmer wood, that. That's probably the best one that we've got. That would match in. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm going to do another one at the other end as well. I'm not going to do the pool ladders on this side here because I want to free up the space as much as possible because it's quite narrow. So I'm going to leave it just like that. I think sun loungers would work really well there. I do want to do a dining area here. So I want to get out a lovely dining room table and chairs. And I'm also going to put a hoodie on because I'm bloody freezing. Right, there we go. I'm better now. I've got Tom's hoodie on, so it's like far too big for me. Sleeps. I feel like Ariana Grande. Yeah. What I'm going to do is flop that table there. This is from Felix Sanders' shop, The Look. I just think it's gorgeous. And I think it would make a great outdoor table. And then mix it with some of these patio chairs here that we've got going on. So I'm debating on trying to get a pergola out here as well. I'm going to see if there's a good one that I can put out on this level. I just think it would look great having a pergola over this dining set. Oh, that looks great together. I do enjoy that. Let me see. I think the Jardin one would look really good. I kind of like it in the green as well. I think the awning needs to be a darker colour though. So yeah, I'm going to use this. I am going to use it, my loves. Let's get this balanced out right. The tree might go through some of it. And do you know what? That does annoy me. I was going to say I'm all right with it, and I'm not. I'm absolutely not. I'm lying. So I'm going to do that instead. The green's not working. It needs to be a darker awning colour. Oh, I do like this one, actually. That kind of matches in with the windows really nicely as well. Oh, yes, that's the ticket. Oh, that is the ticket indeed. Wondering what it would look like with the table in that direction. Oh, I prefer it in that direction. Yes. Is that in the middle there? I think it is. Yes, it's in there perfectly. Okay. Yes, that's the ticket right there. I've also pulled out some of these as well. Some hydrangeas and some pots as well. My mum's going to be fuming. If I can do that then, I'm going to do a little seating area here using Felix's estate collection. I love this colorway with the house. I just think it really works. Yeah, lovely. I think just 2 would probably suffice here, actually, with a lovely dining table in the middle. Not dining table, coffee table, Aiden, you silly bum. Maybe this one? If I can darken that down to that wood that we've got going on that table over there. We should be able to because it is custom content. And custom content is what? Elite. Yes. Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a lovely shot, that. I wish we had diving boards like the Sims 2 has. You know, those like flat ones? Not the stupid climb up ones that we've got in game. Oh, I wish we had them. Yeah, I like that. I do. I definitely want to use these somewhere, but I'm wondering whether to just punch a bit of colour in with the flowers. Yeah, go for a little bit of, maybe not that one. I think it needs to be more pinky, actually. In fact, I'm going to go a little bit more blue. A little bit more undertone. And I think what I want to do is add one at the back here. It's under the tree. It won't be realistic. What about if I put one here instead? We do need to get drains out. I'm going to get some drains out in a second and put them around everywhere that needs them. Let me just see this walk through there. It's kind of like leaving us not much space. I do want to punch a bit of colour here, though, so I'm wondering where to put this. I could do it over on this side, actually, couldn't we? Yeah, there we go. Let's flop you to around about there, though. Oh, I like that. And I do want to use these trees as well. I'm just wondering, does this come in anything without the lemons on? Oh, it does look. Yes. Well, let's go for the same kind of green, but without the lemons on. And I think I want to add one there. And I want to add another one there. I'm a bit unsure about this green now. I'm choosing it. Yeah. I think that needs to match in. Oh, that's why I chose it, because there isn't a wood tone with this for some reason. Ah, that one's a little bit more muted, actually. There's a slightly less green. Yes, that's better. It was that green that was putting me off. Let me have a look at the other one. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice shot there, actually. I do enjoy that. Oh, I'm for it, loves. I really am. And I think we should finish off maybe the other end of the pool with another couple of these potted citrus trees. My citrus tree didn't like my garden. It was in a pot and it just wasn't enjoying life. It's an orange tree. And I gave it to my mum and she planted it. And knowing my mum with her green fingers, it's absolutely thriving. Even produced fruit last year as well. Yeah, there we go. And reasons being, my mum's like garden area is a heat trap. So when it gets hot, she's able to produce some gorgeous stuff. She really is. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I do like that indeed. We still need to think about lighting around here as well. I think what I'm probably going to do is put some solar lights in the border itself, just so it lights up this area, and maybe a couple of candles for each of the table areas. I think that's what I want to do. But for over here, I think a lovely little breakfast nook out here would really work. So, and obviously an area where I could have friends over and we can like lay in the sun and stuff, you know. So I'm going to do probably 4 of these along the windows. To around about maybe there. Let me see this. I'm going to go a bit further along actually. One there. One there. And I think what we should do is maybe go off the middle of this window and then figure out the space here. Because then I can put these right to the edge of these windows, can't we? Oh, that's stunning. Yes, and then like a little breakfast nook with a parasol. I don't think these fit on a table, sadly, but they would look great on a little table. I'm still going to pull a table out, though, maybe with a parasol itself. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to put a dining table next to it. I don't think I'm going to do a parasol, though. I'm going to leave the parasol free and do this instead. And I might even try and squeeze in a couple more of those hydrangea bushes down here. Oh, they're very large, though, aren't they? Oh, they're very big. Let's have a little look. Will you swamp this area too much? Actually, that looks nice there. Oh, I enjoy it. I fucking enjoy it. I really bloody do. Let's get you in there. Oh, yes. That's the check-it. It really is. I'm happy with this area and how it looks already. So as I said, we need drains, and I also need to find a solar light that I want to light up this whole area, because we're going to need some lighting out here, loves. We really are. I'll go for these fancy gold ones from, is it the Plum Bob? Nope, it's from Max 20. Let's go for these. It might not make sense because there's solar lights on it, and I'm going to be putting it under the tree and stuff, but we're just going to pretend that these are plumbed in. They're plumbed into the main line and they produce light all year round without sunshine needed. What a lovely story that was. Let's get these all around here, please. Here we go. There might be a little bit of a difference in spacing here, but we're just going to allow it, aren't we, darlings? Because why? Because we listen, we watch, and we don't judge. That's why. Let's have a little look. Oh, yes, they bring a bit of light to this area. Not much over here, though, I must admit, but again, I am going to be putting candles out on the side here. I'm going to use these ones from Furnishing, but I'm just going to size them down so it looks like they're the ones that you can charge up, you know, rather than doing a candle. Just for something a little bit different out on the outside. Yeah, I think that would be marvelous. I also need to figure out some surfaces for the lounges as well. And I think I'm just going to use Furnishing once again and just do I want to put them down by each of them though? That's going to annoy me. In fact, I'm going to do 2 here like this. And then in the middle, maybe find something a little bit more bigger. Maybe even something, the spoon's pedestal table. Oh, I do like that. It's very big though, but I think we can make that work. Yes. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to pull those lights again. I'm going to do 1 here. 1 on this point here as well. Oh, custom content. Am I right, though? You know, custom content is just the way to go. I'm not going to do the middle one there. I'm going to just do the 2 on the sides. Oh, je ne sais quoi bien is all I can say to that. Very nice indeed. Anyway, let's get some drains. And I'm going to use these ones. Probably want to size each of them down once, actually. Let's get 1 there. We've got a lot of drain pipes to do. Very exciting part is the drain pipes. So let's get them in where they need to go. There is a few like under flowers and stuff, but I'm still going to put the drain pipe in just so I know it's there. We don't want the place flooding, do we? Where's the other one? It's around here, isn't it? There we go. Slide you down there, my darling. Flop you in there. Where's the other ones? We've got one going on here as well. And we've also got the greenhouse too, haven't we? So I'm going to flop a few down by the greenhouse. 1 there. 1 there. Got great irrigation system in this house. You can do a poo the size of a French baguette, and it would just slip right down, darling. It would slip down like a fancy anaconda. We're moving on swiftly and surely. Yeah, this is just how I want it. It really is. Definitely need some lighting in the pool as well. I'm thinking about using these ones here. From the I don't know what it's from. It's from something. It's from a pack. It's from a kit pack. I just can't remember what one it is. Is it the Riviera one or something? Maybe. Let's go for... No, not that colour. I want you slightly darker than that. Let me have a little look between these 2. That one's probably a better tone. Just to get in some of those gold influences. We're going to do 2 either side here. Where's my pool ladder gone? Oh, you can't see them from this angle. Is that the right position? I think it appears to be. And I probably want to do 2 more along here. So let's get this grid on. Oh, I can't see what this bloody grid is with these tiles. Are you mad? What about this one? There. That was 3 in, it looked like. I can't see a thing. There. I think it was. Could be wrong, but we're just going to blame the builders. You know, they were on a jolly this way. Oh, God, look at that. That's awful, that. That one needs to come in 1. There we go. Yeah, I think that works. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. Stunning, gorgeous. Let's get the grid off and let's just test this in the night time. I mean, it does balls all, does it really? It doesn't bloody work, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, I do want... I said I didn't want to line this area here, but I think I do. Just, not with this one, but with just, like, that patio liner, you know? What does that colour look like? I think that might be a bit too much. I think that one's probably better, isn't it? If I can just line this patio in. Not on that bit, just along to there, like that. Yeah, it needs it. It definitely needed it there. Oh, she's looking smashing, I must say. Okay, so finally, for the final little part today, as I said, I want to get this area looking a little bit nicer. So first things first, let's get some terrain paint going in, shall we? I'm going to bring you up to around about there and bring that softness to around about there. You probably need to be a little bit bigger for the tree area, actually. Let's absolutely soil ourselves. Let's just all take a poo. What is with all of the poo talk today, Aiden? I think you need to calm down, to be honest. I'm going to do you to around about there. Yes. And then I think I'm just going to soften that edge up. You know what with. Not that size. We need to go a little bit bigger than that. And I'm just going to skirt that around like that. Just there. And what I would love to do is get a swing off of this area here. And I think I'm going to do a striped lawn. It is me. You know how much I like a striped lawn. It might be hard to stripe a lawn when it's like this kind of lumpy, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because why? Because this is The Sims. Okay? Thank you. Now, what swing's going to fit in this tree? Let's have a little look. Oh, that one there does look. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. A little bit too much of a brighter colour, though. I wanted to see if we've got a darker moment here. I think I'm going to go for that one, actually. And get it in on that branch. We're going to have to do it from here so I can see where it goes into the tree. There we go. I'm going to tilt it that way. Oh, that's lovely, that. Oh, just imagine like swinging out on that. It would be a vibe. It really would. So the final little pièce de résistance is perfecting this terrain paint, isn't it, my loves? So I want to go around all of the edges where that soil meets the grass and just skirt it in. Oh, that's a little bit too soft, that. Can't see what I'm doing. Just skirt in that edge there. Same along here as well. In fact, that could probably do with just a bit of soil underneath. No, not you. Just a little bit of soil underneath of there as well. Let's bring you all the way along to there. And then go and soften up that edge. Like that. Drag that up a little bit just so it looks a little bit, you know, natural and whatnot. A few little higher divots and just to make it realistic, to be honest. Yep, that looks fine to me. And then I'm going to do this. Oh, didn't do you, did I, darling? Sorry. Excuse me. I do apologise. Not me apologising to Pixel Grass, but that. And then this one all the way along. Let's bring that right down to there. And then do that final little bit around there as well. Yes. Oh, I'm not going to stripe it. I'm not going to do it. I don't think it needs it. I think it looks fine as it is. And I'm going to keep it all lumpy. That would be a good place to like just throw a towel out and lie on it. I'm not going to try and put a towel on that because of the elevation that it's in. We know what the Sims would do. It would shit itself and start cutting into the earth and stuff, and we don't want that. I am, however, going to put a couple of these up by the actual tree itself, though, I think. If I can do maybe one around there and then just size it down a couple of times. Oh, just once, actually. And flop that one around the front of the tree. And then move both of them down with a tool mod. And no, I have not updated my tool mod. I think a -1 might do it. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, do excuse me. Nearly burped out a lung then. There we go. Yes. Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi, darlings. I'm absolutely happy with how all of this patio area is looking. There are still a few things I want to do. As I said, I still want some finer details in everywhere. I want to get some more plant pots around on this point here. We obviously still need to furnish up this greenhouse area too. And out the front of here, I want to do a little bit here. Some lighting out the front here would be great as well. But I'm going to do that when we get to the part of, well, the next part. Because I want to do the garden for the cottage in the next part. And also put on the final details onto the cottage as well. Some ivy and stuff. So that's what we're going to do next time. But yeah, it's coming along. It really is. I think it's going to be one more part of outside bits and bobs, and then we're going to be into the interiors, my darlings. But that's where I'm going to leave it for today. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with some more Let's Build the World. So leave me some lovely comments down below, and I'll see you all then. Goodbye.